My name is Carrie Canary, and I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, and I specialize in children with autism and sensory processing disorder. So you might ask yourself, why would a child need occupational therapy? They don't have a job. That's a common misconception. But a child's job is to talk and communicate, to play, to socialize, and to learn how to do things for themselves. And so for children on the autism spectrum, all of that is impacted, and that's my job, is then to help them be able to do those things for themselves so that they're independent and they have that feeling of confidence going forward so that they can manage the struggles that they're going to have.
I am Heather McMannan, and we attended Franciscan therapy here with our son, Rowan, who is now 5.5. Rowan's story or journey with therapy kind of started when he was about 2.5 years old. We took a family trip to Disney World, and the happiest place in the world, and our kid was miserable. He cried, he screamed the entire time we were there. When we came back home, we immediately alerted our pediatrician, something is not right. The kid was miserable. And so with the help of the therapist here at Franciscan and our pediatrician, Rowan ended up being diagnosed with autism. And what started out as a very scary journey with a lot of uncertainties have really just blossomed for us in utilizing skills and resources that we learned here through therapy. So Rowan no longer attends therapy here. He was released because he was meeting all of his goals. We were here about 3 years, but when I look back where we started, I don't know how we would be where we are today if we wouldn't have been directed here, that's for sure.
So when a parent comes in with their child and they've been recently diagnosed with autism, the first thing that we do is do a lot of education and a lot of listening, because it's a scary diagnosis and parents want some answers. They want to vent their fears, and then we can connect them with resources and offer them hope. And so that's the first part of it. And then we start to develop schedules and routines for home to help with behaviors and teach them behavior modification techniques, because what we do here 1 hour a week or 2 hours a week in the clinic isn't what's going to make the huge difference. It's what the families are able to do at home. And without that education, it's not going to happen. And so we're implementing those home programs and what they can do the other several days if they're not here at home to have a successful environment. And then we start working on the deficits that may present, like fine motor skills or dressing or sensory processing or communication. So then once we've got all that established in there, then we can start picking out what is it that we need to do today? What's the most important goal for the family? What does the child want to accomplish? And what's missing in their routine to make them successful?
One of the things that we really gained here at Franciscan, outside of him just learning the fine motor skills and stuff like that, they really instilled confidence and a strong self-esteem in him, and just have really built him up and encouraged him and taught him, like, he's brave, he can do big things. I have several videos that I recorded from sessions, and you'll hear him like pulling himself up the scooter boards, and you just hear him saying, like, I'm not giving up today, I can do this, I'm not giving up today. I would definitely recommend Franciscan because not only did Rowan learn the skills that he needs for life, he learned, like I said, he learned that confidence, and they also treated me as, they saw me as the parent. They heard my concerns, they addressed those concerns, and Franciscan became family. We talk about that all the time. We haven't seen Carrie for months, and Rowan was counting down the minutes until he got to see her again today. They really became family, and to have people like that in your life, in your village, to really support that, there's nothing better than a parent could have.